Conductor Ariel.
Hey, we always got to get the top vibes in here flowing, man. I love doing this with you guys every single day, man. It's NBA Talk with Jay, man. We're here for the people. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Obviously, I'm your host. We have special guests, aerial coverage. Sorry, you got a tough name, man. You got a tough name. What's up with you, though? Mrs. Epstein. How you doing over here? We got our Skee Prophet as well.
I'm doing great, Jay Money. Thanks for having me on. I know that before the show, we didn't talk about picks. We didn't talk about how we handicap sports. We talked about how the hell to handicap my name. It's great.
What's up with you, Skee? Everything cool with you?
Yeah, I'm chilling. Hey, I'm gonna check the chat out. Y'all let me know. Is it trumpet? Is it one hand? Is it two hand? Let me know if I'm doing it right over here. But yeah, everything's good, man. Glad to be back on here with you.
Yeah, for sure, my guy. And so we're gonna call her Mrs. Epstein. So that's a lot better, right there. It's a lot more cleaner. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to butcher anyone's name, but I'm not sure how everyone knows, man. It's all business here, guys. There's no BSing around. It's only 2 games today, right? So we do have plenty of time to talk about whatever, but we're going straight to the streets of Miami here. We have the Heat laying 8 points versus the 76ers here, guys, and it's not much for me to say on this game. Doc Rivers, what are you doing? Why are you starting DeAndre Jordan? And then you see how bad he got was a negative 22 in 17 minutes. And guess what? He's saying, we like DJ. We're gonna start him again. Man, fire this guy right now, man. You can bring back the old coach or something. But Miss Epstein, how are you looking at this game? You think the Sixers have a chance?
Nah, I'm looking at the Miami Heat or nothing. I've loved Miami the entire season. I know Hakeem and I have talked about this a bunch, that they were the team that had the most value in the futures market pretty much all year. The books continue to be down on Miami. I tried looking at what the numbers were without the Sixers All-Star Joel Embiid. They're 7-8 against the spread, 8-7 over under. Nothing that really stands out for how this team does when against the spread. However, when it comes to wins and losses, there's been a bunch of losses in the mix for the Sixers without their best player. I'm looking more to the props in this game as opposed to taking a side, Jay. And I don't know if we're going props yet. To me, it's Miami or nothing. You've got to lay the points or stay away. I'm probably not going to bet a side on this game. What I will say is that you've got to go look at the assists for the center of Miami, Bam Adebayo, over 3.5 assists. Every time Kyle Lowry's been out, this has been something you've got to play. Bam Adebayo has gone over 3.5 assists in 12 out of 18 games without Lowry in the mix. Go bet the over. It's already getting pretty juiced at -125. It may get more juiced as we get closer to tip. That's my favorite play of the day.
Oh, I like that, Skee. Oh, man. She didn't talk me into it, man. What are we doing, Skee?
Well, you already know. You talked to me for long enough. It's been enough years of us talking NBA. It's simple enough. I'm not betting on James Harden. I'm not betting on Doc Rivers. And Miami Heat defense.
You might as well just throw Russell Westbrook on this Sixers team.
There you go. And they can take him too. We'll gladly hand him off. But this Heat defense is legit. Just looking at what they've done so far in the playoffs, they just stifle their opponents. You saw they played Atlanta. Trae Young couldn't do anything. James Harden is washed. He's not going to be able to do anything. Heat so far 5-1 straight up in the playoffs, winning by an average of 12 points per game. So myself, I'm invested in the Heat on this series already. I bet them in game 1 already. If I had to bet this game, I'm going to bet the Heat -8 because I think they win. And so far when they win, they do it by margin. So I'll be rocking with them. I don't know if you saw that video, Jay. Harden and Maxey walking to the bench. You saw it?
Well, that video is a little misleading, guys. I'm a realist. I'd like for Maxey to be trying to move away from Harden. I thought the same thing, but Sam Cassell was trying to call him over there to the other bench. So we can kind of speculate and say he didn't want to sit next to Harden, which he may not like him, but I do think it was more on Sam Cassell calling him over there to the other seat. But we can speculate how we want. You see what I'm saying? We know that Harden is he's just not the same player, guys. We watch basketball every single day. We know how this guy used to play, get into the hole, you know what I'm saying, getting into the paint, doing all these great things with the basketball, and now it seems like he's lost a lot of that quickness. So I wouldn't talk anyone out of taking Harden under 23.5 points. Obviously,
he wasn't that quick to begin with either.
What did you say?
He wasn't that quick to begin with either.
What I mean, Harden used to be a great player, bro. It's
Yeah.
simple. But now it's some player, there's a new day and age, right? These players get paid $30-40 million a year. They don't care about playing basketball anymore. Harden's clearly not in the gym practicing anymore. And you can tell. You see what I'm saying? So I just think it's one of those where he got paid his money. He's been playing basketball his life. Now he kind of wants to party and go hit the strip club and go rap and shit, go hit the studio with Lil Baby and them. So, like, why did he go to Philly? Why he keeps going to these big cities with big stars and clubs and stuff? I'm not sure.
Where they playing that, Jay? They in Miami, ain't they?
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, they're in Miami. And think about it. Just think back to a couple of years ago, 2020, even 2019, this Philadelphia 76ers team, granted, different head coach and Ben Simmons not there. Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons were always getting in trouble on the road. Philly was one of the best home teams in basketball a couple of years ago and one of the worst road teams in the NBA. This team just can't stay mentally sane when they're on the road. And nonetheless, you go to Miami. Yeah. And one last breakdown, because I feel like you guys will appreciate this. And I can't do this on like normal shows because on normal shows, that's just not professional enough. You've got Bam Adebayo for Miami under center. Then you've got DeAndre Jordan on the other side. Like, that's it. That's it. That's the matchup. That's all you got to know. Bam had 24-12 in the first game, and DeAndre Jordan had 4 points, and he can't defend. You've got Bam. Okay, that's it. Handicap over.
Give me those Jordan under props tonight. You got those up?
They probably won't even put them out.
They're not gonna put them out.
Yeah, they're not putting those out. Guys, we talked about this on the last show. I've noticed something with DeAndre Jordan. He should not be on an NBA court right now, guys. I don't care if it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. He should not be out there playing basketball. I mean, I'm not going to go as far as say he's washed, but he shouldn't be out there. Definitely shouldn't be out there starting, guys. So I said it last game. Hey, we see DeAndre Jordan even sub into this game. We have to live bet the Heat. I was pretty surprised to see him starting. And guess what? Doc Rivers says, we don't know for sure, but they said they don't have a ton of center depth. Right, Miss Epstein. So they only have Paul Reed, and DeAndre Jordan. They don't have a lot of options. That's why they have to play him. I think this team knows, as a basketball team, you know when you're good or not. This team knows, man. They really probably get swept in this series, man. So even if Joel Embiid comes back, he still has a thumb injury. Probably won't be 100%. So any other thoughts on this one? Any other props that you like in this one, prop queen?
No, I'm good. I'm done with this game.
I got you. I like that Bam. There was Bam over 3 assists, right?
Over 3.5.
Okay, got you. Skee, what you any other props you like in this one? I did see that Bam Adebayo to have 4+ assists plus a Heat win was at -109 as well. So hey, I couldn't talk you off that as well. Skee, anything else you like in this one?
All I'll say is we didn't really talk too much about the total. I feel like the only chance Sixers have is they got to play faster, because playing against that half-court Heat defense, you're not going to have any success. So as far as game plan wise, I think it should be up tempo and go over. But in my betting game, no. I'm invested in Heat this series. I'm invested in Heat futures, and I would be betting them tonight -8.
That's a good point. I do think that this, especially with a low total, obviously for today's NBA, if the Sixers come out playing a little bit free-flowing basketball, right, with nothing to lose, they know they have their star player come back, I could definitely see this getting over the total. I made a small play on Heat -8. I think we see a double-digit Smack City spot here. Just the last thing I'll say about this, the Heat went on 2 major scoring droughts in their first game, and they still end up winning the game by 14. You see, and they were playing around, and they were down by 1 point at halftime. So tonight, I see these guys really coming out here and putting their foot on their necks, go up 2-0 in emphatic fashion. You dig what I'm saying? I like the Heat here. Might say small play for me though, guys. This is a small play for me. I wasn't going to have a bet today, but I am going to take the Heat, a little small play on them. Let's go over here to the streets of Phoenix here, guys. We got the Suns here, laying 6. Man, they smacked up my team, man. I'm a big Mavs fan. I'm not betting against them. I'm telling you that right now. So it's fanboy shit, even with me not betting the game. I don't care. I'm not looking towards the Suns, man. And the Mavs have been the best team in the league this year when coming off a loss, guys. 24-8 against the spread when coming off a loss. I'm not betting against. That's good for 75% cover rate, man. What are we doing here, Prop Queen? Do you like anything in this game side total props?
I've got a few things. First, I like the Mavs. I'm with you there. I'm going to take the 6.5. Looking at game 1, you only had your best player, Luka Doncic, putting up points. He had 45. Everyone else was struggling offensively. Second game, Jalen Brunson was not himself in that first game. He should come back in this second game. He had 13 points game one. He usually puts up anywhere from 18 to 25 points, especially when he's been up against the Phoenix Suns. He's put up at least 18 points in every regular season matchup he had against them. You give me some more Jalen Brunson points, the Mavericks should be able to cover this spread. They have been one of the best defenses in the NBA playoffs so far. I'm going to take the points with them. That being said, I'm going to go with over 18.5 points on the point guard for the Mavs, Jalen Brunson. Like I mentioned, he's had at least 18 points in all his regular season matchups against the Suns team. He averages 21 points in the playoffs with Luka Doncic on the floor. Give me the over 18.5 points on Brunson. I'm also going with the over 9.5 assists on the Phoenix Suns point guard, Chris Paul. He had 14, 14, and 11 when up against Dallas in the regular season. He's gone over the number in 5 of his last 7, even though he didn't have many assists in the last game. Probably I give that over to Devin Booker not really being at 100%. Let him dish the ball out a little more. Now it's game 2. Give Booker the ball for the offensive production and give Chris Paul back the ball for dishing the ball out. So give me the over 9.5 assists on CP3.
Some sharp looks there, I must say.
Yeah, she be finding them props, man.
All right.
For me, like you said, the Mavs off a loss, obviously that stands out to me. And in general, when I thought about this series, I think they can compete. Do I think the Suns are the clear better team? But I'm gonna leave the side to y'all, man. I don't feel comfortable. Something about this game, I feel like the Suns could blow them out, and I also feel like the Mavs, like Ariel said, the other players could play a little bit better. Dinwiddie, Brunson. I see you over there with the background and the hat, man. I know. I think the total, man. That's what I'm looking at. The first game, I couldn't believe what I was looking at out the gate. They was playing up and down the floor. Every single three-pointer was going in. And, even to end the game, they were just foul. I don't know why they were fouling. They're just fouling, going down, shooting another layup, putting them back on the free throw line, not getting anywhere, trading 2s for 2s. So I think, we're not going to see that many points again in this one. It's 2 of the slower playing teams, 2 of the better defenses. And they raised it up a little bit, I think, from the last game at 216. I have to look under. And when they go back to Dallas, y'all know I'm definitely going to be looking at the unders.
Yeah, so I just had to put up that Brunson background real quick for the prop queen here. I like the look because he had a terrible game as well. But him and Dinwiddie, they can't have that bad of a game as again. But good God, I mean, the Suns could not stop Luka Doncic. They running boxing one, doing whatever they want. Little zone, Luka splitting them, going right down the hole. You see what I'm saying? So these guys, man, when you get down by 21 points going into the fourth quarter, you're supposed to get smacked up by 20, not lose the game by 7 points. It was really a 5-point game. Everybody that bet the Suns was kind of shaking in their boots there in the last couple possessions there. So the Mavs showed a ton of resilience. Now, we know they've lost 10 straight games to the Suns. They low-key kind of own us, but who's to say they can't win this game or keep it close? So I lean the Mavs. I'm not betting this series. Something I did see in game 1 is you got to get over the mental speed bump over the Suns beating us 10 straight times. And so when they do that, they can obviously start playing more freely. But Brunson and Dinwiddie have to play a lot better. It can't be Luka and everyone else, but he's kind of showing you, man.
Did you change the sunglasses for that reason?
Well, no, I got like 10 pair of glasses over here. Skee, no, I'll switch them.
So are we supposed to set the line pre-show for how many sunglasses you put on throughout the show?
I'd say over and under 3.5. Yeah, okay. I usually don't change them as much, but I had to throw the hat on, switch up the background. But yeah, we got like 100 pair of glasses over here, man. Really,
the over is juice when it's a Mavs game on the schedule.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Do you change out your sunglasses based on how the game's going? Like you've got to change the momentum of the game with the glasses.
No, I don't do that. I don't.
You're not superstitious. All right, I'm superstitious.
No, I'm superstitious. You better believe that. I would if I bet the Mavs today, I'd have the jacket on for sure. And then I'd be looking like I'm floating because the jacket's green, so it'll go with the green screen.
I'm surprised you didn't drag Rob Vino on here today.
Yeah, I didn't bet the Mavs, So you know what? Game 3 at the house, Rob will be. Hey, I don't even know what day it is. It's probably gonna be like Saturday. Rob, hey, I need you to get your ass up, Rob. Come on, man. 10-minute show is cash the Mavs real quick. But enough of that. Enough of it. Yeah, nothing for me official on this game. I'd like to lean to the Mavs. I think their 24-8 ATS record come off a loss is really strong. I know the Suns have owned us, so I'm staying off of it, but I still believe that we can keep this shit close, man. As you see in the first game, they're never out of the game, and if they shoot a little bit better, man, don't be surprised to see this one go down to the wire here, Prop Queen. Any other thoughts on this one before we get to some the free picks segment?
Nope, just going with the Mavs. Again, because of the past, I don't love that they haven't covered a spread of this number in any of the 3 regular season games. However, I do love the over 9.5 assists on Chris Paul, and I like the over 18.5 points on Jalen Brunson, which should be a correlated play with the Dallas Mavericks covering the spread.
I love them. Skee. Any other thoughts on this one, my guy, before we get to the promo video that you love so much?
I did forget, and I got to mention this because this was the one red flag with the under in this game. Jason Kidd, they asked him about, how he felt with the tempo because it seemed like the Suns were dictating the pace. And he said, we're comfortable playing at this pace. And that surprised me because all year they play slow. But he said they want to play a little bit that way so they can get some early three-pointers up. So keep that in mind.
Hey, that's some inside info there. Like those are the type of things you want to look at, Skee, when listening to quotes and post-game interviews, because he's letting you know we don't mind. We're gonna quicken up the pace, not slow it down, right? So that's actually like some lean to the over with that for sure. Hey, I'm just saying, man, I like the info, but go play a quick commercial real quick, my guys, and then we're gonna talk about some shirts here. Make sure you go check us out at Wager Talk and Sports Memo.
How would you like to bet right alongside your favorite Wager Talk or Sports Memo handicapper for the next 40 days for under $5 per day? Well, we have you covered. A 30-day all-access pass is priced at $2.99, but for a limited time, not only are we discounting the price by $100, but adding on 10 more days of picks for free. So outside of the $100 discount, we are tossing in a free 3-day all-access, a $39 value, and a free 7-day all-access, a $99 value for a combined savings of $238. So to recap, for the next 40 days, you will get all plays across all sports from your favorite Wager Talk or Sports Memo handicapper played during your access, including 5% best bets for under $5 per day. Have an existing all-access pass? No worries, as your 40 days will not begin until your current package expires.
Have you checked out all our great cappers at Wager Talk? No, but hey, shout out to Ruby. She's going to be on the show filling in for Kelly next Wednesday, but definitely would like to have Prop Queen come back as well. Miss Epstein, you see what I'm saying? Let's talk about some shirts real quick, man. Y'all go and check out the website, jmoneyismoney.com for Jay and the Shark collab shirts. Smack City, we got Us Against the Bookie shirts. Let's get some cash, man. All type of merch over there. Glasses as well. We got all type of, man. Ski drips, man. Say, y'all go check me out, man. Y'all go get some of these J Money approved sunglasses, man. But free picks every single day, guys. Trying to get some cash. Hit the like button, subscribe. Skee, break them off with any plays you'd like today. Let them know what you got going over there at Wager Talk.
Hey, you got to learn a new promo now, but
I like my promo better, man.
This should just, what Skee's about to say, I think, based on what he told me before the show, it should just be his promo because it will never get old. It's going to be the same thing every single time. Go, Skee. I know where you're going with this.
I don't even know where I'm going with this.
I do.
All right, so in general,
it's a big day in baseball.
It is. You're right. That is where I was going to go. I don't like to give people picks that I'm not betting myself. And all that I bet or having action right now today in NBA is Heat series. So I told you I would lean the Heat on the game. Bets that I can give you, free picks. I picked the Connecticut Sun plus 400 to win the WNBA championship. And I like to fade Kikuchi every time he's out there on the mound. So go ahead and rock with the Yankees. You can do a -1.5. You can do it on the money line. You can create a -1 line. Fade them on the first 5. However you want to do it. But I'll be on the money line tonight.
Wouldn't talk you off. I don't mess with that baseball, but I wouldn't talk you off that Sun for sure. We're gonna be doing some WNBA, Skee. I know I'm calling you right after the show, man. No lie. But Mrs. Epstein, Prop Queen, what was
I
like?
ain't married, bro. I ain't married.
So Miss Epstein, I ain't married, bro. Not yet, right? Hey, not yet. Some people in the chat, I don't know, man. They might be ready to get down on one knee, but What you liking in
I'm
on
sure my
today's
husband's
card?
there. Plus, I'll go with a 10-1 on that one. All right. So my favorite bet so far this morning, I bet it already. This game starting in 20 minutes. It's Major League Baseball. Miami Marlins right-hander Eliza Hernandez. I'm going with the over 4.5 strikeouts. He's got the Arizona Diamondbacks today. They have the third highest K rate in baseball, second highest against righties. In fact, righties 11-4 over under their K prop this year went up against the D-backs, averaging just over 5 strikeouts per start. Hernandez, he's gone over this number in 3 out of his 4 starts this year. So I'm going to go with the over on 4.5 strikeouts on Hernandez in this Miami and Arizona game starting in 20 minutes.
I like it. I also like the Chris Paul. They in the chat, man. Say
You got him started.
In the chat, they like it's. We got some high. I don't know if you know, but this chat got some high rollers in here, man. So you never know, man. It might be a millionaire off in this chat watching.
All right, I'll listen.
I'm just saying though. This chat, I'm just saying, man.
They shoot their shot in there. I see him.
I like the looks with the CP3 assist, the Bam Adebayo assist, the Jalen Brunson points as well. I love the looks there. We're going undefeated tonight, guys. This is a small play for me. Coming off a big day yesterday, man. I said I wasn't going to have a play, but I did put a little something on the Heat there, minus the 8. I do think they take these guys to Smack City once again. We see DeAndre Jordan starting, and we take the Heat, guys. This is what we do. And Doc Rivers, we see Doc Rivers coaching, and we fade, my guys. Guy already making golf plans and shit, man. Let's get this guy up out of here. So small play for me on the Heat. I lean the Mavs. I'm still leaning the Mavs. I don't have $1 on it, guys, but y'all know I'm not betting against my team, man. 24-8 against the spread. Number 1 in the league, covering at 75% coming off a loss. I think they can keep this game close, but you do what you want, man. Heat for me. Heat Nation, man. Let's go to the streets of Miami one time. Burn them up. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. Go follow my guy Skee on Twitter at Skee Prophet. Ariel Epstein. And go follow on Twitter as well, man. She got a hard ass name, man. You can follow as well at J Money's Money. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. We out.